We love actors on this show. We love actresses as well, but joining us now is probably one of my favorite guests we've had so far because I love the pre-show stuff, right? Just bring it in like that, right?
That's it.
Here we go. Adrian Lockett is our guest. He's an actor, he's a model, and he's, well, given us a couple times to hang out with on the show. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, take me back to the days of when you got into the wonderful world of acting. Dramatic pause is what it comes out right there.
Okay, so that's what happened. When I jumped into it, man, I was actually in the military still, and it was my vision, but it was never anyone that went on before me to say that it could be done. You know, like some of us may know a professional football player or a basketball player or something like that. We were able to physically reach out and touch them. Well, somebody in the industry, I was never able to reach out and touch, so I didn't think that that was something that could be done, you know. And one day I just told myself that this is what I want to do and this is what I'm going to do to get there. So this was in the military and the seed was planted then. So I was actually going home from PT and I heard a commercial on the radio and they said, if you want to be an actor and a model, come down. So I went down and there was 1 million people down there and I was like, Jesus, why you tell me to come if you gonna send this many other people there, you know? And I thought I had no shot. And they actually told me that they'll see me in Dallas after I went in front of them. So that was the lead up to that. I was still in the military when I went to Dallas to the convention. So when I got there, I got chosen, but they let me go the same day. And they said that if they wanted me to fly to Milan, Paris tomorrow or something like that, they said if they wanted me to do that tomorrow, then I couldn't because my obligation was to the military.
To the military.
So they said something that stuck with me that later on carried through. It was no doesn't mean never, it just means not now. You know, so I planted that deep down and I rode with it. So when I got out of the military, I went and worked a full-time job for Georgia Pacific making tissue and paper towel. And it was a very good job and I loved it and I was able to take care of all of my needs and family as well. But I still wasn't happy. I seen an older guy at my job and had a relationship with him. He had been there 38 years and he was walking like he could barely make it. So I stopped and asked him, I said, man, why don't you just go ahead and retire? He said if I retired now, then I wouldn't get all of my benefits. So I need 2 more years. So I dug back down to that no doesn't mean never, it just means not now. And I asked myself, what is it that you really want to do? Because this is not about to happen in the next 30 years, you know? And I said, I need to go back into acting. The money that I was making, I stuck it into that and I stayed on course and here I am today, man.
We've got a little bit of the films and projects you've been a part of.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll some of that. You can kind of walk me through it. Of course, this is your official reel here. Some of the productions, let's talk about it. You got Blackwater's obviously one of them.
That's with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. So that was special to me. I had just came off a Mike Tyson audition. As you can see in my hair right there, I got a little.
Hey, you do kind of look like Mike Tyson there.
Actually, I had auditioned for the role and got it, and that's another story. But I had just came off a Mike Tyson audition, and I did the audition for Blackwater, and they called me. So it was amazing to work with Van Damme because, of course, growing up, that's Tales from the Hood too. Growing up,
everybody wanted to be him, right?
Yeah, you know? So that was my thing. I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, how perfect, you know? So I love that I was able to work with somebody such a legend, you know?
We're talking about a legend. Tyler Perry as well. You've done some things with him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, so Tyler Perry, when I first started out, that was my first thing that I booked, the Haves and Have-Nots. I went into that studio as an extra working in the background. 6 years later, I walked in as a working actor because I found out what it took to be in front of the camera and not behind somebody else. I just applied.
Is it confidence? Is it knowing that you have the talent to do it? It's the confidence level.
Yeah, if you can't tell yourself that you have it, then nobody else can tell you have it. And when you get in front of the camera, you'll fail every time.
Yeah. So take me, real quickly, me what it's like to have a day in the life of you. Your phone could ring right now and you have an audition, right?
So if I have an audition now, it'll probably come from my LA agency or Alabama or Atlanta. So what I would do is I would set up, I would go do the audition, send it in to them, they'll send it over to the casting director. I'll get the call that I have the role booked. I will have to be wherever they're filming it on that day. If I'm working as a local, then I need to be there, and I have to provide my own transportation and everything. But if they're paying for it all, then that's in travel arrangements.
All right. Well, you're definitely we're a fan of you, and we're glad to have you on the show. You need to work out as well. You need obviously you're not staying in the gym enough.
I got to work on it, man.
There you go.
I got to work. I want to look like you when I grow up.
Set your goals higher, my friend. Go to our website, fox44news.com, for more information about this show and other shows, this fine television station. Go check them out on social media as well. Social media of you for what?
Adrian Lockett Official on Instagram and Adrian_Lockett on Twitter.
There you go. Brian Glenn TV. Go check us out. Until next time, goodbye. God bless. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Peace.